All right, everybody. Our podcast shout out for this episode is going to be the Overthinking It podcast, which is the official podcast for overthinkingit.com, where they literally overthink pop culture, movies, music, video games, literature, politics, and all other sorts of topics. It's a really interesting website, a really awesome podcast. Once again, overthinkingit.com, and check out the podcast wherever you get your podcasts. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, it's everywhere. So yeah, check it out. And now on with the show. I'm Bo Maddox.
I'm Robert Ortegon.
I'm Ashley Chancellor.
I'm Dakota Chancellor.
This is Collateral Cinema. Welcome to Collateral Cinema, the only movie podcast that matters, where we focus on good movies, bad movies, and everything else in between in the world of cinema. We're podcasting straight from San Antonio, Texas, and yes, my friends, we are a 420-friendly podcast. So whatever you have, be it dabs, be it blunts, be it bongs, be it joints, smoke it if you've got it. How's it going, guys?
Not too bad. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
I know. We're doing these podcasts way later than we should.
You know
honestly.
what? It's fucking great. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I don't mind staying up.
Yeah, in the end, it's not like there's anybody doing anything right now. There's no activity outside. There's no activity on the roads. I mean, I guess it has its advantages.
I think insomnia feels good sometimes.
It does, actually. Yeah, I mean, it feels good to kind of stay up a little late.
See, I don't have a problem with it, honestly.
Yeah,
I can stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wait a second. Who is this that's joining us?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, man. Yeah, Dakota's finally in the studio.
Yeah, get out of here.
Oh, my Lord.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, finally got out of podcast jail. Or something.
Like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, my fucking God.
And we're going to go ahead and just get straight into it. Our movie today is a little bit of a one-off. It's something that we just wanted to do because we just wanted to cut loose and have fun this episode. You know, we got to have at least one of these per season, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it should be like tradition or something.
Yeah, we just got to find a silly kind of maybe shitty movie or maybe just a great movie that's just not very well known. And we just need to kind of just bust a nut having a fun with it, you know? so to speak.
For carrots.
For carrots and for MAGA.
For mayonnaise.
And this is quite possibly one of the most 90s fucking movies I've ever fucking seen. Like, seriously, this is pure early 90s Christian cheese.
Christian cheese.
Oh, and this is a Christian movie, by the way.
Jesus, Scotty.
Yeah. Hey, Jesus, man. That's another movie for another time.
Jesus. Which one is that?
I forget the name.
That's all over YouTube.
Yeah, that's another YouTube meme or whatever. But the movie is 1992's The ButterCream Gang. It is directed by Bruce Neibaur, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and written by Forrest S. Baker III. And what do you guys think about this movie? I mean, this is a movie that I remember from my childhood because I kind of had a Christian homeschool education, and that's kind of how I was raised. So we watched a lot of movies like this when we were kids. Did y'all ever have this experience?
No, I can't say that I have. But just to experience the brilliantness of this movie, the brilliance of it, I should say. Now, you know, I already have a sense for the genre.
It's a very interesting genre, especially starting off in the late 80s and early 90s. I mean, it kind of went from scare films about the satanic panic and everything into really schlocky kind of cheesy, anodyne, inoffensive stuff like this. But this is just unintentional hilarity all the way through. Right, Robert?
Oh, yeah.
Now, Robert,
featured family films.
It's Feature Films for the Family, I believe, is the company that made this. They actually made Hoosiers. They have a lot of movies under that name.
I probably see like one or two of those.
Yeah, I mean, you probably seen a movie by this company and probably didn't know about it. It's one of those companies, you know.
Oh, with the fancy number and everything.
Yeah, yeah, we'll get to that here later.
Just family Christian.
Yeah, but like I said, I remember watching stuff like this all the fucking time when I was younger. Like, I was the type of kid who was in the youth group. Like, I went to the church camps, like all the praise and worship, all that bullshit.
Vacation Bible school.
Vacation Bible school,
all that
of
stuff.
course. Oh, yeah. We totally did that.
I definitely did a lot of that in my childhood as well.
And along with that came a lot of Christian media. And, man, there was some cheesy shit from back in the day, man. Like, I remember there's this one Christian music artist, let's call him that. He's a recording artist. His name's Carmen. And he made music videos that's some of the narmiest, cheesiest shit you've ever seen. It's so fucking hilariously bad. And it's just a portent of the evangelical fundamentalist type of demographic that would eventually rise up and, you know, claim so much power in this country. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I don't know if we should get into the politics of all of this.
Probably not. Probably best we just talk about buttercreaming.
About buttercreaming.
Yeah.
Buttercreaming is just a way of life, right,
It
guys?
changed my thinking.
Buttercreaming is love.
It changed my
Buttercreaming is
thinking.
life.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of interesting movies in the Christian movie genre. Quite honestly, lots of stuff that some could call garbage. Some of it is kind of okay. Hey, I heard that.
You're garbage.
Oh,
Deplatformed on your own podcast.
this is bullshit.
So
I swear to God.
ChristianLoveMingle.com. What?
Yeah, there is a ChristianMingle.com fucking movie. There really is. I am not fucking joking. Christian Mingle has a full-length feature movie. And it is exactly like it sounds. I kid you not.
I'm absolutely terrified.
Oh man, there's some really crazy fucking movies. Like there's a movie called Crime of the Age. It's supposed to be this weird whodunit, but it's literally just a constant loop of the same scene, the same dialogue with this Christian detective he's always acting very inquisitive, but he literally asks each character the same fucking questions. It's like, because he's being called on because somebody stole a Bible. And he's trying to find out who stole the Bible. And he literally asked them, they found a carrot at the scene of the crime. So he literally asked all these motherfuckers in succession, do you like carrots?
Interesting.
Interesting. And he always brings up a flaw in their Christianity. Like, a Christian that is not enamored by the presence of God or some such nonsense like that. It's like, interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's just how I want to start approaching life. Just being like, interesting. It's like, a buttercreamer that does not wish to truly buttercream. Interesting.
A Christian that doesn't like Christian music. Interesting.
Well, it's not hard to not like Christian music, even if you are a Christian.
Exactly.
Seriously, I mean, we're not trying to knock Christianity here in reality.
Yeah, Bo.
I mean, this motherfucker. Look at
Hobby Lobby.
this motherfucker.
Get to work, Bo.
Oh my God.
Just get to work.
Get to work, Bo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the shit I have to go through making this podcast. My God.
You make this podcast? I'd like to think Ash, Robert, and I make this podcast.
Oh my God. If in my part of making this podcast, okay?
I'm just playing with you. This is your
Oh God. But anyway,
Maybe.
there's also a movie called The Pretender, which is where we get another little source of internet memeage. If I ever come to Jesus, I come all the way meme.
all the way.
All the way. You come all the way for Jesus.
Ever come to Jesus.
Oh yeah, God bless coming for Jesus.
If I ever come to Jesus, I come all the way.
Well, if I
All
ever
the way.
buttercream for Trump, I buttercream hard all the way.
Deep.
Hey, I got that
Deep and
recorded,
hard.
dude.
Anal.
We've got that. That's on
I
recording.
know. Then I'm saying that ironically, just so you know, because buttercreaming is all about Trump.
Oh God.
Wow.
It's all about MAGA.
It's all about mayonnaise.
Carrots.
Mayonnaise.
Wonder Bread sandwiches.
But yeah, the Pretender is a silly movie because it's just literally a guy who's trying to pretend to be a Christian in order to hook up with this chick. And it goes about the way that you think it would. It literally does It's a Wonderful Life thing, you know, where he's shown like what life would be like if he wasn't a Christian.
Oh, the James Stewart movie.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh no, it's like I might be confusing movies actually. It's like, no, the Pretender is the dude, he pretends to be a Christian in order to hook up with a girl and he learns a lesson.
You're a failure, Bo.
I'm a failure. You're a fucking failure. You fail at life.
Ash is a
You fail at
success.
podcasting.
Robert
Yeah.
is a success.
You
You're
have
a
to
failure.
you have to fail to succeed.
You have to fail to succeed. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Robert. Thank you very much, Robert.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Keep it, know it, study it, live it.
And all of this leads to movies such as God's Not Dead, you know, which is those are movies that we will get to, and those are where you get into straight propaganda. You go from just the cheesy, you know, spiritual messages of the early 90s Christian movies, and then you get into just straight propaganda, like fuck everybody who isn't a Christian propaganda.
I'm wondering where that's going to go, that episode, if we did Night God's Not Dead.
Oh, it'll go many, many different ways because there's a lot of angles to taking that movie down. Several
Really?
pegs. Yeah, there's several ways that you can argue against it, you know. And
I haven't seen that movie since I was a Christian.
I know. I saw it as an atheist, and I'm just
Oh,
like,
wow.
seriously? It's like this is literally a email chain letter.
Yeah, no, I have to revisit it as someone who's not a Christian.
Yeah. But that also leads me to the sequel to this movie, which we have to mention.
Muppet Treasure Island.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much Muppet Treasure Island,
With
right?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, no, it literally has an Indiana Jones style fucking cover to it. It's literally Indiana Jones style.
Indiana Jones wiped its ass with that cover.
No, it's even worth it. It's like Alan Quartermain. That's what it is. But I mean, seriously, it involves Eldon as the lead character. He finds a scroll, and it's a treasure map, and and you know how those type of stories go. You know, the treasure.
I heard that it goes for more of a comedy angle than a drama angle.
Yeah, it actually is
Probably.
more explicitly comedic.
So wait a
than this
second.
movie.
So if this movie's main character is Eldon, was he just the only actor that would say, "Hey, I'll do a second movie after this"?
Well, I
Or-
mean, at least Eldon and Lenny came back.
Scotty.
and
too.
Lenny, okay, that's why they had to change.
Pete's gone. He ended up on Mulholland Drive. Right?
Ah, I see.
Well, I think it would be instructive to actually start talking about the characters of this movie first and foremost. I mean, first off, the ButterCream Gang themselves.
I mean, can we talk about how great that segue was, though? That was great, Bo.
Yeah, that was amazing. I'm proud of myself. Wow.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Yeah, I mean, Pete, Scotty, Lenny, and Eldon, they're the initial core unit of the ButterCream Gang. And at the beginning of the movie, Pete is the leader of this gang. And, I mean, he seems to be very, you know, kind of sweater vest uppity type, right? At first.
Look at schoolboy type.
Schoolboy, but
Good grades.
he definitely has a little bit of an edge to him.
Yeah.
But ButterCream is not just about helping people or whatever.
It's about having fun, guys.
Fun.
It's about having fun.
And we all know what fun entails in Elk Ridge, Illinois.
Fun.
ButterCreaming
Dude,
hard.
I guarantee you
Hard.
that the ButterCream Gang is straight up fencing meth. if this was based in the world of today, that's what they would be doing.
Fucking Whitetopia.
Yeah, it's straight up. I mean, it just be straight opioids and meth.
There are no minorities in this movie at all.
Not a single person of color.
Nope.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, right. Isn't it funny?
Almost like Bandera, Texas.
Gee, I wonder who actually wrote and directed this movie.
A white person?
A white man.
I believe it.
Well,
white man.
I can tell you there's very few. I mean, these guys, they just scream white people just by looking at their names. It's like Bruce Neibaur.
It's good.
Is there a John Smith?
No, there's no John Smith as far as I can tell.
That's kind of upsetting.
That's a common name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Doctor uses that name.
Yeah, but
The Doctor.
Pete ends up pawning the president off on Scotty pretty much. I mean, it's supposed to be a unanimous vote, but let's face it, he just puts it on him.
I picked
Unanimous.
Scotty.
I mean, Scotty.
The only guy I can remember.
And why is it that in these movies it's always a kid named Scotty? Like seriously,
Really?
it's like, hey Scotty, Jesus man.
Jesus,
Oh
man.
my God, Jesus,
But
man.
even here we have a Scotty. It's ridiculous.
Scotty doesn't know. That's why.
Scotty doesn't know, man.
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty is ignorant in the ways of love, life, liberty, happiness, and the pursuit of the American dream.
Best friends never think about growing up or growing apart.
Hey guys, come on back. Long time no see.
What happened to you?
What, you mean the threads? Pretty cool, huh? You like them?
There's something wrong with Pete.
Smarten up. Look around you, this is my gang here. So you, your geek girlfriend over there, and everybody else better just stay out of my way.
If you love Pete just to make him change, then you're loving him for the wrong reason.
So if I take that bike away from you, what are you gonna do about it?
Here. Here. Now you don't have to take it.
Feature Films for Families invites you to see its most treasured film. A story about unconditional love and the courage of true friendship.
I'm confused, Pete. What do you really want?
I want you to hate me.
Pete, you're my friend. I can't hate you.
Yep.
He knows nothing.
You really botched that quote up, Bo.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm making up my own shit here.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just thinking about that Will Smith movie.
Oh God, which one?
When you said it, you know.
Oh, Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah. When you said
Oh,
that, I
that
thought-
movie.
That's what I think about, dude, right? That's all I think about when I hear someone say that.
Dude, I didn't even have that movie in mind when I was saying
You
that.
know what? That was a great movie. Let's talk about
Was
that
it?
great movie.
Maybe we will. I don't know. We'll bring it up on the show sometime.
Will Smith.
The only thing
Lil
Will Smith
Jaden.
did wrong was that YouTube rewind.
No, I
It's
mean
rewind time.
After Earth was pretty cringy.
That wasn't that
Yeah.
bad. I mean,
No, that was
it was
cringe.
cringy.
That
but,
was a little
like,
crazy.
It was
It
action,
was
though.
total cringe. Him and Jaden Smith. That
But
was
I Am Legend.
cringe.
Oh my God,
I
best
Legend.
movie
Saw
ever.
that.
Oh, all
Saw
right.
it in high
It
school.
looks
Yeah.
like we're going into Tangentville here.
Does it
Time
matter?
to steer.
This is Collateral Cinema.
I don't
kinda like we're
care. It's
trailing
time to
off, but
steer
it's
things
cool.
back.
Did
Going
you hear
into-
us on last Collateral Gaming episode?
Oh my
We went
God.
off.
I know.
We
I
did.
know this. But I mean, Scotty ends up being the president of the ButterCream Gang. And what do you think being the president of this gang entails, guys? What are the duties of the president of the fucking ButterCream Gang?
To lead the way to Jesus.
ButterCream HARD.
To lead the way to the mayonnaise, the Wonder Bread, and the Oscar Mayer Bologna?
Yeah.
Wow.
The buttercream.
Bologna?
With the-
What was that?
Bologna.
I don't like the way you say that.
I will say Bologna.
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 I don't give a fuck. I don't eat that shit one way or the other.
Yeah, he bought some tofu yesterday.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, by the way, I'm vegan.
You say that
We
all
don't
the time.
care. We say that every single day on this podcast. Everyone knows. Everyone's aware.
Everybody
If they
already
actually
knows
listen to these pieces of
that
shit,
you're vegan.
they know that you are a vegan. No one cares anymore, Bo. Your maniacal laughing is not getting you anywhere.
I don't care. I have my lulls, and that's all that I need. That is funny. But
Very
anywho,
sadistic laugh for a vegan.
yeah, sadistic laughter. I mean, I know. Yeah, I'm
Maniacal.
I'm quite maniacal. Yes, I am.
No, that was narcissist all the way.
Yeah, only a maniac like me could be a podcaster like this. And so, same with you guys.
Mhm.
I think
Are you
we're
calling
all-
me a narcissist?
I'm calling you a
Hey,
maniac. I'm not a
very much-
narcissist.
I'm just
dude.
kidding.
You can tell by
I'm
the
a
way.
little bit of a maniac,
You
but
can
not
tell.
a narcissist.
Yeah, you can tell by the way somebody's laugh. They're narcissistic. It's funny.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's all
we're-
the hard drugs we do, guys.
We're,
It's all
we're,
that math.
We're
Oh my
fucking
God.
millennials. This is, you know.
Oh my God. I don't know, man. This episode is going to kill us, I think. I don't know.
This is already weird.
This is already weird. We're talking about the ButterCream Gang, man. We're talking
See.
about buttercreaming.
I want my Oscar Mayer bologna
Oh my God.
with Wonder Bread cut diagonally.
diagonally
With the crust cut off. Yes,
with the crust cut off.
And then put some M&Ms in it. Maybe cut it Ninja Turtle style. You know.
You got it.
Hey, what position do you think Lenny actually holds in this organization? What is he? Is he the muscle or is Eldon the muscle?
It's like they're both muscle.
Yeah, they both are, I guess.
They're both the muscle, so they're the ones that shake down. They shake down the Widow Jenkins for her dues payment.
Hey Dakota, do you remember
for popsicle money?
Yep.
Do you remember in Red Dead 2? Lenny.
Lenny.
Oh my God.
Boy.
Bobby.
Here we go. That's good,
Damn it,
boy.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
You're all right,
Damn it, Bobby.
That's it.
God damn it.
Right, boy.
Wow. This is devolving into nonsense.
Hey, you gotta plug Collateral Gaming in.
I know, but it's devolving into nonsense.
Back to ButterCreaming 101.
Back to ButterCreaming.
101.
This is ButterCreaming 101. I'm giving both of you
Lessons.
lessons in life here
Yep.
in ButterCreaming. I mean, you need to realize that when you buttercream for everyone. You know, for everybody.
You know, I'm a buttercreamer. See, I'm taking one for the team.
All the ButterCreamers
Oh my God.
that came before us.
I'm a buttercream and I buttercream hard. So
I
buttercream
believe
hard.
you. I fucking believe you,
very hard.
dude. But yeah, I think that Lenny is definitely the enforcer of this group, isn't he? Like he's definitely the one that shakes everybody down.
That mean look. Yep.
Yeah, that mean look. I mean, you just look at him. You look at him. There's just violence in
So
his
I don't
eyes.
know.
Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him.
Fuck no.
Eldon seems like
Eldon is the
he could
loose.
kick some ass.
Eldon is the loose cannon. That's what he is. He's the loose cannon. You just don't know what the fuck Eldon's gonna do. I mean, he's just going. He could be your best friend 1 second, and then he could just turn on you. Henry Bauer style, right?
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
Fuck Henry.
Fuck
Bauer.
Henry Bowers, yeah.
No,
Psychopath.
arguably Pete becomes the Henry Bowers of this movie.
You're right.
later
Yeah,
on.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like definitely. I mean, he returns just completely gangstered out. Like seriously, he goes full on gangster. But we'll get to that here
With his,
a little
with
later.
his high-waisted khakis.
Oh, seriously. I mean,
Hey, that's very offensive.
dude, seriously, it's like, I mean, if he was, it's like it was brown face almost because he was like a fucking white person playing a cholo pretty much.
It's like he was Lou Diamond Phillips. He was playing Lou Diamond
That's
Phillips.
literally what it was. Yeah, like Lou Diamond Phillips, exactly. It's like what the fuck is this shit? I mean, what is he supposed to be?
Like a Hispanic.
Is he supposed to be the token Hispanic when he's not Hispanic?
That's the way the West Coast dressed back there. Back
Yeah,
then,
seriously. It's like, I mean, what the fuck is the writer of this movie thinking? What the fuck is the director thinking?
He changes his name to a Hispanic last name
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
to make himself sound more tough.
Yeah, seriously. What's his last name? I forget. What are the last names of these people?
Who fucking knows this
no
whitey
idea.
Whitetownville?
White-
Honestly, I didn't
In
pay
Whiteville?
attention. I didn't pay attention
Pay
enough to this
attention
movie
enough.
because I was just laughing too
'Cause
much.
it was like-
Jason Johnson.
There you go.
Jason
That's all it is.
Johnson.
Jason Johnson.
That's the most generic fucking name that you ever
That's-
think of.
That's our protagonist, Scotty.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph
Jesus
Gordon-Levitt.
Christ.
He's the Joseph
Jason
Gordon-Levitt of this
Jason
movie.
Bourne.
And I mean, we gotta also talk a little bit about Eldon. I mean,
Eldon Flowers.
like I said, he's the loose cannon. He's the one that you just always have to keep your eye on at all times. I mean, I have a feeling that deep inside, I mean, that earthquake right there, there's going to be an earthquake very soon, and it's not going to be good.
Earthquake.
It's not going to be a good kind of earthquake that these prepubescent girls that hang around them inexplicably want them to do. Like, yeah, I mean, that is a whole nother issue right there. But yeah, Margaret, she's the love interest for Scotty, but also at first she's pretty much invisible, right, guys? Margaret's just invisible.
She's invisible.
I just didn't see you there, Margaret.
Scotty's a dick, dude.
Scotty's a total dick to her.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I just didn't see you there, Margaret.
I just didn't see you there, Margaret.
What am I, invisible?
When am I?
When am I invisible?
Sorry, Margaret. Didn't see you again.
Like seriously, straight up throws a newspaper at her.
Oh yeah.
I love the message aimed at women in Margaret's character.
Yeah,
where
right.
later on, she takes off, she puts on some makeup and takes off her glasses, and suddenly she's not the nerdy girl anymore. She's the hot girl.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's such a common trope that, I mean, it barely even misses a beat, I mean, you see it in so many other movies and cartoons and everything.
Supergirl.
It's a TV trope.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
There you go.
It is a TV trope. Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, it even says so on the TV tropes page for this movie. But
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is. And I mean, it's just kind of comical to see it done to somebody so, for one, so young, because we usually see that with like older teenage or younger adult types, and two, somebody who's just has no real personality. Neither Scotty nor Margaret have any personality at all.
Nope.
I mean, that's why they're a perfect match for each other. They're absolute blank slates. That's what they are. They complement each other.
Every character in this movie is a cardboard cutout.
Every single one.
Yeah, seriously. Every single one is just a cardboard cutout. There's no diversity in this cast at all in any way.
They're all white.
Yes, literally.
Sorry to say, but they're all white. Every single one.
This is something that sticks out like a sore thumb in today's environment. I mean, it's like, what values are actually being taught here?
Are there any really being taught?
I don't know. I guess they're trying to go for the whole traditional family values type thing. I mean, that's inextricably what it's about. But then halfway through the movie, the little girls that are pretty much just paying all over this town, I mean, I guess that they're like just this, constant presence. They become the ButterCreamettes, and their entire purpose is just to spy on Pete and his gang. they're the surveillance branch of the ButterCreamers.
The snitches of the ButterCreamers.
Yeah, they have an entire network of snitches.
Snitches get stitches.
Like all throughout the kindergartens and the fucking... It's like, I can only imagine what that town would have been like during the Satanic Panic. I can only imagine.
But it's not even a joke, though. Like, you would think you're kidding. But, like, literally, every single one of them is in on it.
Yeah, they're all in on it.
They're all in on it.
They're on the goddamn jungle gym fucking watching all this fucking depravity going down from Pete and his gang.
Yes.
This hooliganism.
Hooligans.
Looking like birds.
Yeah, seriously. Doing those ever so rebellious fucking actions like breaking bottles on the fucking railroad tracks.
kids.
See, you know what?
And tagging smiley faces.
Any woman that I know,
Real gangster.
any woman that I know would not have dealt with those shenanigans.
Oh,
I'll tell you that right now.
Absolutely not. That's why I'm amazed that Margaret is even into Scotty. In any
I
way.
know, it's weird.
It's absolutely weird. It only happens because it has to.
But yeah, it was forced. Absolutely forced.
Yeah, forced to the point where you just know that later on in life, these two characters are just going to have a loveless marriage.
Oh, God.
Womp womp.
An unfulfilling marriage.
Very unfulfilling, waspy marriage.
Absolute lack of
erectile
sex. I was
dysfunction.
going to say that. Erectile dysfunction. You beat me to it.
Yeah, they'll maybe have like 2 children, but I mean that's it because what's the point anymore after
2.5 and white picket fence.
that? Yeah, exactly.
9 to 5 job.
Exactly. It's supposed to be the American dream, but honestly, it's just lame. It's so lame.
They might have a barn in the backyard with a couple horses. Who knows?
They might. I don't know.
It's the white American dream.
I mean, this is supposed to be somewhere in Illinois, but I mean, it looks like a rural Illinois. Rural.
What do we know about Illinois? Anything special about Illinois?
Oh, I mean, there's Chicago,
Chicago.
Chi-town,
These white people, they would stay out of Chicago. They know.
Oh,
better.
they would, yeah. I mean,
They wouldn't last a
for
second.
fuck's sake, Pete moves to fucking Chicago, and look what happens to him. Look how he comes back. What kind of message is that sending?
That is something a bad message. Just really
It's
think
like,
about it
that's
already.
a terrible message when you think about it. And the hilarious thing about that is that Pete's gang in Chicago, they're like one of the whitest gangs in the entire neighborhood.
Whitest.
It's like, but they all dress like cholos, like straight up stereotypical Latin American gangsters.
Like they just came out of reform school.
Seriously, I mean, it's like miniature blood in, blood out there. It's like, what the fuck?
I think I remember my cousins dressed like that in the 90s.
Yeah. But also there's the character Mr. Graff, who he runs the grocery store, and he's one of the original OG ButterCreamers, I guess. And he always just loves talking about the history of the ButterCreamers in perfect exposition,
Since the 1800s.
Since the 1800s. This shit has been going on since the 1800s.
Young men churning butter.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine what they did back in the day. They for all we know, they probably assisted in fucking finding, escaped slaves or some shit. Like, seriously, they probably had a hand in some heinous shit back in the day.
This is literally the opposite of it.
It really is, isn't it?
This is like the polar opposite of it. A bunch of kids, one girl that, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
This shit is freaky, Instead of, there's a guy at the grocery store, but, he was more like the prescription drug guy, I'm thinking, really.
The pharmacist.
Hey, the pharmacist.
Yeah.
Except instead of teaching bad morals and giving gazebos, I mean placebos. We got a character who was telling him buttercreaming stories, And instead of Derry's origin story of Pennywise, we got ButterCreaming all the way hard.
So is ButterCreaming it in some way? Is that what this is?
Is this a Stephen King ripoff?
Looks like a town in Maine because
is this town an Eldritch abomination?
I think I noticed it when they were jumping in the water. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, there's
another lake scene. Right?
Yeah, there's something very unsettling going on here.
Give me your money, old man. What? Open it up, come on.
Look, it's all right, Pete. If you need some money, I'll give you some.
Don't you get it, old man? You're being robbed here.
Oh, I know that's what you're trying to do. But if I give you the money, then you're not robbing me. Now, here's $274. Is that enough?
What? You're as crazy as Scott. This whole town is crazy. What's the matter with you people? Don't you got any brains in your head? You don't give somebody the money who's trying to rob you and say, well, now you're not robbing me.
Well, then what do we do?
You're supposed to try and stop me.
Oh, you needed the money.
I don't want your lousy money. Oh, you reminded me how good I used to be. I want you to try and stop me. That's it. I'm going to tear apart this whole store until you do stop me. You understand? I'm going to tear it apart.
Pete, stop! Why are you doing this?
Because I want to.
Stop it, Pete! You're fighting with Mr. Kraft, it's me!
You better back off, Scott. I'm going to crack you upside the head. You got that? You're not going to touch me.
You're right, I'm not. I just want to know what you really want. I've done everything I know how to show you that I accept you for who you are. You're my friend no matter what you do. You're right about me being selfish, and I've tried to show you that. I'm confused, Pete. What do you really want?
I want you to hate me.
You want me to hate you? Why?
Because I hate myself.
Pete, you're my friend. I can't hate you. Can't you accept that?
No.
Wait, they do that
In
It
Elk
too?
Ridge.
Yeah.
In Elk Ridge, Illinois.
Exactly.
See?
It's just the
The
same.
parallels.
Elk Ridge fucking Whiteistan. And what's up with that fucking preacher? I'm trying to understand what denomination of Christianity these people worship. Because this dude, he looks like he has a frock.
He's a reverend.
He's a reverend. But I mean, what are reverends? Are they usually Episcopalian, Methodist? Like, what are they? Are they Anglican? Are they
No idea.
Are they Presbyterian? Like, what the fuck are they?
Whatever that seven heavens shit is, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, usually when I see a frock, I mean, I think Catholic priest, you know?
Yeah, that's what I think of.
That's exactly what I think of. I mean, right? It's like, I guess it's just been that long since I've done any religious studies,
Yeah,
but
I haven't been to church in a while.
yeah, oh, in a long time. Shit.
time.
But it's like, I mean, what the fuck is going on with this church? And why is he the fucking baseball coach?
Yeah.
And he straight up smacked Scotty's ass once. Straight up.
Clearly. That's
Clearly
clearly
on
on tape.
screen.
Was that like a preacher thing? Like like supposed to like make a joke at the fact
No,
that
yeah,
preachers
we're
are
not
bad,
supposed
or-
to. We're not supposed to.
Don't
That's
question
not a
it.
good look, man.
I know,
A
'cause
dude
that's
in
really
a
not
frock.
helping.
A dude in a frock smacking a young little leaguer's ass is not a good look, guys.
Yeah, if you're planning on trying to make a preacher look better, this is not the way to do it.
That
You're
is
doing wrong.
absolutely not the big way to go about this at all. Like, seriously. And just the fact that he's the baseball coach, that makes it very suspect.
Honestly,
right?
though, like, who is actually comfortable with that scene when he does that? I don't think anybody's actually comfortable watching that.
Nobody was comfortable with that.
So what good message are they sending there? We're allowed
This
to
is
slap
a-
people on their ass?
this
Is
is
Slap
a
Ass
movie-
Friday okay?
This is a movie that is all over the place with its messaging.
Yeah.
All fucking over the place.
Yeah, it's wild.
Now, Pete's gang, there's literally only two other guys in his gang.
Doogie Howser, MD.
It's
yeah.
like, I mean, who are these kids? Where did he find them?
A bunch of losers.
Neil Patrick
Obviously
Harris.
losers, but it's like, are these literally the only other two kids that were down to form a gang?
I guess
like
so.
this? It's like, I mean, is the ButterCream gang, do they have that deep a fucking root in the community? It's like, I mean, are they trying to suss out the fucking Pete's gang?
These people are probably like best friends for life. They'll get older, they'll mow each other's lawns and shit.
Oh, right. I mean, it's like I almost expect them to start saying Vatos Locos, but then it's just like, wait a minute, you're all white. It's like, this is not right.
I'll see you tomorrow, Jim.
They had seen a margin. There you go.
All right, Howard, Vatos Locos. Vatos Locos. By that point, it would just be Hueros Locos, right?
No one knows what you're talking about, Bo.
Oh, god damn it. You guys have no sense of humor. You're terrible. Yeah, that's right. Unfunny.
No, because we ButterCream hard.
Yeah, whenever we're buttercreaming, we're always funny, right?
ButterCreamers for life.
And then there's Scotty's father, who is so interesting to me because apparently he's a Vietnam veteran. And he tells a story about someone in the war. Someone who sounds like he totally led himself to his own death.
So
like, this dude in his story straight killed himself because of his fucking stupidity.
Okay, so what message are they sending there with the military theme? Are they sending a message that military join the military?
Militarism, maybe. I don't know.
Are they go hard for America?
Oh, this movie is America.
Exactly.
Hell.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's America as fuck.
So yeah, it's
kind of like how Pink Flamingos is America as fuck, but this is like the exact opposite of that.
Oh my god,
it's totally that kind of America as fuck. Like seriously. But yeah, Scotty's father, he plays a pretty large role in this movie. Like, there's a scene where he talks to his son about Pete's supposed change that he's gone through, and he admits that he stole shoelaces, wasn't it?
Stole the treats, bro.
He stole the treats, man. Yeah. He stole the treats, and he stole some shoelaces as well, because his grandfather can't afford shoelaces.
Can't afford stuff like
no,
that.
his grandfather can't afford fucking shoelaces. He has to steal them. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Why didn't you just apply for disability? I don't understand. That's what all the other white people do.
Oh wow, that's total okay boomer stuff.
Okay boomer.
Okay boomer. Okay boomer. That's right. Okay boomer. So yeah, get your security check.
There goes all of our boomer listeners. Oh wait, did we have any in the first place?
I don't know. I'm not sure who listens to us. I don't know who bothers with us anymore.
90s kids.
Wife bad.
90s kids.
Phone bad.
Mostly.
Do we need to start the episode with something along the lines of, we do not mean you any disrespect. We just say things that are on top of our mind.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm expecting.
Screw it. If you get pissed off, that's your own problem.
Yeah. But this leads to Scotty and his family eating dinner, and they have a fucking pitcher of milk. With their fucking goddamn meal.
Steak or
they're like eating steak or meatloaf or something, and they have a pitcher of milk.
More milk, please. More milk and mayo for me,
and guess who is the first one that grabs it? Scotty's father just grabs it like, give me that fucking shit.
Drinks it straight from the jug, just like
starts chugging it down.
White milk all the way down.
Here's the question, though. Did it come from the milkman? And was the milkman involved in any of these children? Or are they too white for that too?
Is there a milkman here?
Is Scotty related to the milkman? Is that
that's the question.
Scotty related to the milkman? I don't know. There has to be some kind of illegitimacy to Scotty's parentage.
There you go.
So I explained that we work at a grocery store before, and we have a guy, and he came in, and he's our vendor for Oak Farms, who is our milk distributor. Came in on Halloween in a milkman costume, an old milkman costume, and he said he got a guy ask him one day, and he says, "Hey, are you my father?" And he almost started busting out laughing. He's like, "No." He says, I'm too old to be your father."
Boy, you're my father.
That's hilarious, man.
He told me that. I was like, man, that was pretty ridiculous joke you got going there for the milkman.
That's fucking great. But yeah, apparently in Elk Ridge, Illinois, you just drink entire pitchers of milk with your dinner, no matter what it is. It could be goddamn macaroni and cheese. You're going to be fucking drinking more milk with it.
Spaghetti and ketchup.
Spaghetti and ketchup. They bring up spaghetti and ketchup here.
Yes.
That's how white this fucking shit is. Spaghetti and ketchup is mentioned.
Bo, you're only upset about it because milk. You don't like milk because you're a vegan.
Well, yeah, of course that's going to play into it somehow.
We like milk.
But even you have to admit it's a little ridiculous to have an entire pitcher of it with your fucking meal.
I don't
a
like
meat steak dinner.
Do you just throw the entire jug right up there on the dinner table?
I don't
and
like
just
the idea of
drink
that.
away, guys.
No, that sounds terrible because the milk gets warm and I cannot do warm milk, dude. Like it has to be like ice cold milk, otherwise it's terrible. I'm sorry, I'm weird like that.
I can't even drink a glass of milk. I gotta put Hershey syrup in it.
Oh, dude, I love milk, dude. I could drink milk all day.
Chocolate.
I guess I'm the whitest of us here, but
yes, you are. You are very white. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, Dakota.
I guess I buttercream harder than all you guys.
You are the ultimate buttercreamer. You're the uber buttercreamer.
ButterCream harder.
Yeah, I want to be the superstar though, so it's okay. The movie superstar.
He could be Scotty.
Yeah, we're thinking about a little short film we're gonna make, a little joke off this.
Guys, we need to make a horror movie version of the ButterCream.
Yes.
Straight up. We need to make this into a horror film.
We're doing it.
And Robert is Pete.
Robert is totally Pete.
Hey, Scotty ends up killing everybody, dude. Scotty ends up killing the whole ButterCream gang, except it ends up being like Pete and Scotty at the end. I don't know.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
At a camp.
Honestly, that sounds amazing.
At an 80s camp somewhere. Ooh.
But guys, ultimately, there's an issue in this movie that needs to be brought up, and I think that the ButterCream Gang needs to consider this. We don't need to help out the Widow Jenkins anymore, does she? Is she deserving of that? I mean,
The Widow Jenkins.
The Widow Jenkins. I mean, she falls over once a fucking week. Like, the ButterCream Gang has to go and fucking save her ass because she's too cheap to afford Life Alert.
Oh, there it is. No, that explains
too
it. She's the killer. She's the killer in our movie.
She's the killer in the movie?
Yes, she's going to be our
Widow
killer. That's
Jenkins
why
is
she's
gonna be
always
the killer?
Exactly. She's always getting knocked over. She needs their help.
And then
Perfect.
she fucking takes advantage of buttercreamers
Yes.
and gets them to do her grocery shopping. And what do the fucking buttercreamers get?
Nothing.
And nothing in return. They
Popsicles.
get popsicles.
Popsicles.
Fucking popsicles.
Damn popsicle.
I was like, where's my money, bitch?
It's like the ButterCream Gang needs to institute a system of dues payments.
There you go.
That's what you need to pay your dues if you want the services of the ButterCream Gang.
Exactly.
That is exactly what they do. Needs to be part of their overall business model.
But Bo, buttercreaming's not just about helping people or whatever's.
It is about money, Ash. Fucking money.
It's
You know that they're fucking controlling every underground market in Elkridge.
it's about having fun.
About having fun.
Yeah, and having fun is making lots of money off of people, especially the Widow Jenkins.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, yeah, just gouge her for everything she's got. Because, I mean, it just gets ridiculous.
I mean, she's knocked over anyway. He had to climb through the window to get in, didn't he?
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Only
that's
that's like make a pulley. That's why he had to swing through the window to get in.
They do this incredibly complicated thing to swing in up to a fucking a balcony
Pretty
just to
ingenious.
help this old lady who, if she's first of all, if she's fucking falling over all the time, why doesn't she leave her doors unlocked?
She needs Life Alert.
She needs Life Alert.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
That's
She
how-
needs a personal assistant along with her. It's like she needs to either pay her dues or get some fucking help.
Okay, boomer.
That's right, okay, boomer. Fuck.
She needs to go to a nursing home.
There you go.
Oh wow, yeah. I guess we should start investing in nursing home future soon, right,
Oh
guys?
God.
Yep.
I don't know how
Yeah.
I feel about nursing homes still to this day.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how
that's
I
a
feel
whole
about it.
another issue.
It's like,
Yes.
it's like a
entirely.
timeshare thing.
There you go.
It's like a timeshare. This motherfucker. That makes it seem less appealing.
Oh, good.
Somehow, yes, you're right.
Now, guys, there's so many funny parts of this movie and scenes and everything. Like, for instance, there's just starting at the beginning whenever Pete is looking for everybody at the treehouse, and then they just surprise him with a bunch of fucking Chicago memorabilia, like a Michael Jordan poster and everything.
Yeah.
It's
Chicago things. Damn it.
It's like Chicago things, but it's like the only things that they're aware of because they're just that white.
Yeah.
Jordan.
I guarantee you, Michael Jordan is like the only person from Chicago that they even know about.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Chicago
seriously.
Bulls. Chicago Bulls, everything.
And this is pre Obama era, so they don't know anything about that.
Red
At least
hats.
not yet.
But there's red hats everywhere.
There's red hats everywhere already. Yeah, I mean they were already full MAGA before there was MAGA. It's a shame.
Pre-MAGA.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. It's fucking terrible. But yeah, he moves to Chicago, and like we said, he comes back completely gangstered out. I mean, how does that happen in less than? Like, how long was this guy gone for?
Not even
It's
6
like,
months, right?
Not even 6 months, and he's already joining a gang.
Already. Lifestyle change.
I mean, what
grades.
does the writer of this movie think happens in Chicago?
Join gangs.
I guess you go there to join gangs
Chicago
or
gangs,
something.
man.
Yeah, apparently. It's like, oh my God. I mean, once you get the gist of that approach, it's like you know exactly what this movie is coming from.
Yeah, ButterCreaming hard. That's where it's
ButterCreaming
coming from.
hard, ButterCreaming hard, and
Christian
avoiding
values.
avoiding the fuck out of Chicago. Apparently, you send your children to Chicago, they come back gang members. Apparently, or something.
The only reason they know Michael Jordan is because they're white and they watch basketball.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of white people watch a bunch of black people shooting balls into hoops.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only awareness of color folk that they know.
Yeah, and all the
People of color.
exactly.
ButterCreaming.
ButterCreaming hard.
Back to the ButterCreaming business.
Back to ButterCreaming.
I don't even know what to talk about with this movie.
Oh, there's lots to talk about. Like, for instance, how Scotty, whenever he writes Pete, whenever he's gone,
Why haven't you written, Pete?
it's so longing. It's almost like Civil War style bullshit, right?
Yeah.
There's just so much longing and so much passion involved.
It's only been a month, but it feels like
It's only been a month, but it feels like a year, and he's just kind of buttercreaming hard all over Pete.
It's like,
Whatever that means.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah, it gets that deep.
This should have been a 420 episode.
Only hit
This
well.
should have been a 420 episode. God damn it.
Only hit well when I'm relaxed.
Let's make a stoner version of this.
This is the stoner version of this.
You're
What are you
right.
talking
This is
about?
the stoner version of this. Well said.
Like, seriously.
Put that on a t-shirt, Bo.
This is the stoner version of this shit. Fuck yeah.
ButterCreaming.
ButterCreaming hard for life.
Oh boy, yes, yes! Oh, yes, yes! Whoa, whoa. I'm gonna knock this one down your throat. Running out St. Peter telegram. Dear Pete, Scott's stressed out, needs relief. Come home quickly.
Yeah, but then you better be ready. For what?
A package with some Roy dancing. How do you spell relief?
No, he'd send a can of Diet Pepsi with a cassette tape of him singing, "You got the right one, baby."
Scott! Scott!
What? What's the matter?
It's the Widow Jenkins! She fell down again. I tried to get in her house, but it was all locked up.
Come on, guys, let's go.
But yeah, he's just so into writing Pete, and it just sounds like he's writing a lover, right?
Exactly.
He's writing his lover.
They spent a lot of time together.
They spend a lot of quality time together, and that quality time is essential for group cohesion and unity.
Summer
bonding.
So long as the lead members are fully relaxed, the ButterCream Gang will function.
They follow the order, and they are buttercreaming hard for Jesus.
They ButterCream hard for Jesus. Jesus is always number one here.
Always.
Yeah. Jesus walks, right? Oh my God. Where are we going with this shit?
We already have 45 minutes of bullshit.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
I know.
Now, as we mentioned before, these guys are inexplicably just surrounded by just young girls. Prepubescent girls all around. I swear, the only girl their age that you ever see them interacting with is Margaret. That's it. It's Margaret, right?
Yeah. Why are these like 12-year-old boys hanging out with like these little 5-year-old girls?
I would say they're older than 12, probably at least 13 or 14. I would say at least. And most of these girls, I mean, the oldest they are is maybe 12. But they end up becoming the ButterCreamettes, right?
The ButterCreamettes.
We'll call ourselves the ButterCreamettes.
What kind of message is that sending to children?
I don't know.
Just to start gang.
How about the whole message near the end where they completely balk at allowing a girl into the ButterCream Gang?
What, am I invisible to you?
What am I, invisible?
What am I, invisible?
There you go.
It's like, yeah, Margaret will forever be invisible. Even in her inevitable marriage to Scotty, which will be loveless and sexless. We all know this. I mean, she's just going to be invisible.
We need Megan's take on this video. We need a feminist.
I know, man. We're just shitting all over this fucking shit. God damn it. It's too fucking late for this.
Yes, it is.
It's too fucking late in the fucking early morning for this shit.
You know
God
what?
damn it.
You know what? I'm enjoying being in my pajamas in my fully paid off house.
Oh yeah, go ahead and brag, Family Guy.
Because we're recording here, you know. So
eventually,
I can just relax.
Eventually you're going to be laughing like, that's going to be the way that you laugh eventually. We all know this.
Are you going to be the leader of the ButterCream Gang, Ash?
The San Antonio branch? Hell yeah.
It's a lot of
There you go.
Oh fuck yeah, we need to start a San Antonio branch of the ButterCream Gang. Like that has to happen.
Bo, you of all people know that we'll get jumped for that shit.
So,
I don't give a fuck. It will be funny, and that is all that I care about is doing things that are funny.
So it's Robert is a person of color, so
Yep.
I don't know.
So
if he likes
what's
the
your
way you're
point,
saying that.
dude?
so we have that on our side. We're not.
that's funny.
Wow.
Are you classifying
Where
him?
are you going with this,
Someone-
Ash?
Are you assuming his gender?
Are you assuming? Are you?
Just get Sons of Anarchy jackets. We'll make it all official
Oh wow.
with ButterCream,
yeah.
ButterCream logos on it.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is perfect.
We need like
There
a
we go.
picture of like Scotty churning butter.
There we go. I just did it.
Scotty churning butter. Scotty churning butter while lovingly looking into Pete's eyes.
Margaret in the background.
Margaret in the background,
With her arms crossed. With her arms crossed, upset looking.
crossed, all upset.
And then big buttercream all in the front.
this?
Perfect, dude.
I love you. What are
No
you
one's listening to you.
Oh God, Ash, this is devolving into absolute
nonsense,
insanity.
Yeah,
not even nonsense anymore. It's insanity.
You're insanity.
Well, that's what they love, Bo.
How about that weird pseudo gang war that occurs between the ButterCream Gang and Pete's gang? Because let's face it, that's what happens here. This is a movie about a gang war.
And you know how they try to resolve it? I challenge you to spend a day with me.
Yeah.
Oh man, shots fucking fired there.
Well, it's such a hard thing to do, man. Oh God,
such a terrible thing to do. So challenging. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't know if I could spend an entire day with you, motherfuckers. I mean, shit. I've tried it before, right?
I was just surprised that he took him up on the offer. I thought he was gonna be like, nah, I could do that, you know, like he'd play it off, but he actually took him up for it.
Yeah, and do y'all remember the montages where, you know, they kind of juxtapose the ButterCream Gang to Pete's gang? Like, Pete's gang is just getting into all this trouble, but it's just like the stupidest bullcrap. Like I said earlier, fucking straight up breaking bottles on the railroad tracks and tagging a bunch of, setting a barrel on fire.
Yeah, that's all they did.
Fucking, I mean, I guess just ripping off Mr. Graff. Which, I mean, apparently is easy to do because he's a fucking dumb fuck.
Okay, I'm going to give you the money. That way you're not robbing me.
Yeah, what kind of logic is that? Who fucking does that? I'm on Pete's side on that shit. That is bullcrap.
He's like, what the fuck is wrong with everyone in this town?
Everyone in that town is insane.
It's like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, they do not live within consensus reality.
Black Mirror.
It's like 40% of our country nowadays.
Crazy.
Yeah, just not living in consensus reality, right?
NPCs
and SCPs.
Yes, SCPs.
SCPs.
Let's toss a bunch of SCPs in this town and see what happens.
Is that what Elkridge, Illinois is? Is Elkridge, Illinois a fucking SCP?
Just one singular SCP.
Yeah.
Like a that's interesting.
It just completely
like simulation.
it just perpetuates whiteness.
White people shit. Perfect.
There's just no chance of there ever being people of color there. Like, seriously,
it's a simulation of white people perpetuality. There you go.
White people perpetuality. Wow.
You should see the defenders of this movie on the IMDb page.
Are there defenders of this movie?
Really?
Who defends this movie?
There are people who defend the blatant racism and say, like, unironically, that it's like a legitimately great movie with family values.
Because it's mostly white people? Like, is there anybody actually saying that?
Is there someone saying...
Are there really... Because I know how internet comment sections and shit on IMDb can go down sometimes. It's like, I mean, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, it was shocking, to say the least.
Oh my God, I don't even know if I want to read that shit. Oh God,
just stay away.
No, yeah, stay away from that shit, man. Otherwise, you'll find yourself in a weird, awkward pseudo gang war, like in the ButterCream Gang somehow.
And you can't go back.
You just can't go back ever. No.
But so long as you ButterCream hard for Jesus, everything will be okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but apparently there's one thing that ButterCreamers don't know how to do is how to properly talk to a girl. Like, and that is completely shown with Margaret and Scotty's relationship. I mean, it's so weird how that just kind of comes together, right?
Yeah, I mean, she asks him to dance as like a favor back.
Favor back for like using her research or something.
Her report on gangs, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Is it obvious that that these characters even like each other at first, or is it just kind of phoned in?
He's addicted to her.
Yeah, he is. They more push it like as if like she liked him the whole time, and he just like realized later that he liked her, you know. And they should have liked each other, but it's a weird forced relationship.
It's very forced, like especially when you get to the actual dance, and you know they pull that whole nerdy girl turns a beautiful girl trope, and then that bullshit ensues, and then you just kind of see the writing on the wall for these characters. Like I said, 2 words: loveless marriage. Loveless fucking marriage here. I swear to God. Or how did the Cinema Snob say? In their future, there's going to be a lot of, is it in yet, honey?
Oh, my God.
That's how I think the Cinema Snob here, like, it said something to that effect.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. That's the future of these people. That's just the WASP way of life.
I believe it, honestly.
The mayonnaise way of things.
Mayonnaise.
Patty mayonnaise.
Patty mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Boy.
Miracle Whip.
Oh, hi, Denny. Yeah.
Miracle Whip is even more contemptuous to me.
It doesn't even dare to be mayo. It's like,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's
God.
like we're not mayonnaise.
Yeah. What? That's not a good thing.
I think that Donald Trump likes Miracle Whip.
Probably.
He probably does.
I could see that.
Well,
It's
he's a
the
buttercreamer.
The group who Paul admitted.
Oh, yeah, of course. He's the ultimate buttercreamer. What are we talking about? Buttercreaming is specifically made for Trump.
We're saying that
is.
absolutely ironically.
Of course.
Absolutely 100%.
Because, I mean, when you ButterCream hard all the way for MAGA, Trump, and Wonder Bread.
You have to understand.
You have to understand the actual ideology of the ButterCream Gang. But what about that baseball game that happens out of nowhere? It becomes a sports movie all of a sudden.
I like the baseball segment that just drags on for too long.
It drags on entirely too long. It's like, wait a second, why are we supposed to care about this shit?
Why are we already in the championship?
There was little to no build up to this at all.
Yeah.
It's like, this movie would have been better if they would have framed the whole ButterCream Gang thing around the fucking Little League season.
That's a good idea. See, they should have done that.
They
They almost like forced it in there as just another side point in the movie. But if there was just a side point, they should have spent so long filming a section about it.
Because, I mean, when you look at it objectively, I mean, cinematically speaking, it's a pretty decently shot baseball game as far as within the movie itself. It's like, why not just go with that as the basis of the movie and kind of use that as a metaphor for the whole gang thing? You know?
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, use the different gangs be different baseball teams or some shit. You know?
Seriously. They seriously could have done that, and they dropped the ball on it.
They dropped the ball. That was
They
good.
dropped
that was good,
the fucking ball on it, man.
Man, you got puns, you got segues, you got everything to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's how on point we are at 3 in the fucking morning. God damn it. And then there's that dance party, man. That fucking dance party. Holy shit. Oh my God, nobody knows how to dance in that shit, right?
Nobody.
Robert, right? Oh my God.
It's white people dancing.
No rhythm.
White kids, little kids.
And the music that's used is just so incredibly horribly cheesy.
Can we talk about the soundtrack in this movie?
The soundtrack? Oh yeah, you mean the one song that's used 3 times throughout the entire fucking that? Won't you please tell me where to find him? That shit. Oh my God, that's like there's like 3 montages in this entire fucking movie, and that song is always the background song for it.
And those montages are exactly like you think they are.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, you think it's probably in this movie. Like, seriously.
Think just white people shit. 2.5 kids, white picket fence, 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, pretty much. Just that right
white
there.
White people.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Straight wasps. They're white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. They're wasps. All the way. This is wasp culture right
Sheep.
here. Straight up wasps. Now, near the end, Pete attempts to set up his grandpa. He hires some thug to come and try to fucking rob him of some coins or something, I guess. But, I mean, and apparently Pete was going to use that to get to Chicago because apparently he just needs to be in Chicago to run his hustle, I guess.
That's what he wants.
That's what he wants. And, of course, the ButterCream Gang completely fucks it up for him. Absolutely fucks him up.
Save the day.
They saved the day, man. It's like, what are you doing? You ruined everything, man. And this leads to the best scene in the entire movie is when he fucking tries to rob Mr. Graff. Once again, that stupid fucking logic that Mr. Graff uses. If I give you the money, it's like, you're not robbing me. It's like, that's exactly what this is. You're being robbed. You're giving him money because he's trying to stick you up. What the fuck, man? It's like, in what planet is that rational?
He holds the moral high ground.
What moral high ground? There's no moral high ground there when there's stupidity involved.
No, you're right.
If it's a faulty, stupid premise, there's what high ground do you have to begin with?
You can't explain white people shit.
I know. It's frustrating. But I mean, the best part of that is, of course, Pete just completely breaking down in front of everybody. He says something to the effect, it's like I don't want you to remind me of the person that I was. That I once was.
How good I used to
I'm
be.
different now, babe.
Right?
Oh, hi, babe. I got something for you.
Oh my God. There we go. Ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Yep. Our room reference.
Room.
You pretty much have to expect it from us by this point.
Yeah, Collateral Cinema regular feature.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but I mean, he completely melts down. He's like, I hate myself. I want you to hate me because I hate myself. And then he runs off to Chicago. They have a scene where it looks like he's been straight shot and killed or some shit, you know, and they just straight up frame it like Pete is totally dead. But it turns out he turned a new leaf and he has a chapter of the ButterCream Gang in Chicago.
I like that suspense. Like all the people in that town are dicks.
They're all massive dicks out doing this.
They intentionally made it sound like he was fucking dead.
Yeah,
hey, there's another It parallel.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking stupid ass adults fucking around.
Oh, I see. ButterCream business. Did I ever tell you boys that my great-grandfather was one of the first ButterCreamers?
Yes, 1,000.
That was during the early days of the town. After a raid, it killed several of the men. The minister asked some of the teenage boys, including my great-grandfather, to help the widows by churning their butter. The ButterCream Gang. I was a ButterCreamer, you know, when I was your age. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them come and go, but I think you boys are the best I've seen. The treats are on me. One ButterCreamer to another.
Yep.
Exactly. That's another...
Not paying attention to the damn kids.
Yeah. This movie is the anti-It. It's like, I mean, seriously.
We got it. Except there's no black... Well... No, yeah, there's no black people. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. There's no black people. There's no black folk here. It ain't right, man. It ain't right. But, guys, what do you think is the core ideology of buttercreaming? What is buttercreaming to you?
Buttercreaming is... It's about helping people and having fun. Just going hard all the way for Jesus, for MAGA, for God, for mayonnaise, for Wonder Bread.
For American values, right?
Helping the Widow Jenkins.
You know,
no, not unless she fucking pays her dues. We're not allowing any more help to the Widow Jenkins. I mean, what does she think this is? Socialism?
The hell?
See, I stopped video recording this, but Bo and Robert were just making phallic gestures towards Ash while he was talking about MAGA and stuff. So
phallic gestures.
You got to be careful with these boys.
Phallic gestures. Is that what you think they were?
I think that's what they were.
I don't know whether that's what they were.
What exactly were they then?
They were mind-blowing. That's what they were.
Blowing?
Mind-blowing.
Bologna.
I mean, were you coming for Jesus?
I'm blowing your mind. Well, when I come to Jesus, I come all the way. So I come hard all the way.
Hard.
So I mean, you'll know when I come for Jesus. It's not like straight up.
It's not like we don't wave our dicks around each other. As a,
oh my God!
As a pre-podcast workout.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's like, why are you bringing that up, man? That's what we do in private, behind closed doors, man.
I do not associate with this nonsense.
This is the first time I'm hearing that.
Oh my God, this motherfucker!
I'm kidding.
As if you don't know. Jesus Christ!
What don't I know?
I don't know. How about you, Robert? What's buttercreaming to you? What does buttercreaming mean?
I think there should have been Nutella at that time.
Nutella? So that's what you think of when you think of buttercreaming is Nutella?
It would have been a lot better.
Wow.
Do you think there's any gay pride?
Oh, all the gay pride.
Really?
So, no, Elkridge, Illinois needs a gay pride parade.
I'm just wondering if there was any gay pride in this movie because they're buttercreaming hard. Are they for gay?
No, they're closeted gay.
Are they they're closeted?
They're closet gay, and they seriously need a gay pride parade.
There it is.
They're like self-loathing gay people.
There it is.
I would imagine that nowadays Elkridge, Illinois probably has a very healthy LGBTQ club that probably helps people now. But at that time, oh no, they were all closeted.
Dude, we need a modern day ButterCream Gang. We need to see what's going on.
Progressive ButterCream.
Illinois. It's perfect.
Yeah. Like the Little Rascals.
The Little Rascals. Stupid.
Get Darla.
Every 27 euros.
Hey, Dakota, what do you think buttercreaming is? What is buttercreaming to you?
Honestly, I don't know what buttercreaming is anymore.
You don't know what it is anymore.
I don't. Buttercreaming has become so many things now.
It is
so
a very
much white people shit that I can't understand at all.
I know what you mean. Is it the blue pill or is it the red pill?
Is it the blue pill or the red pill?
It is.
I like that Matrix reference.
It is admittedly a convoluted concept. Like, I don't know how it became so convoluted. I mean, it started off with helping widows and fucking, and apparently all the way in the 1800s and, also helping out with slave patrols probably because, let's face it, 1800s in Illinois.
Basically like dairy. Yeah.
Basically like dairy, yeah.
Dairy, there you go.
Stephen King town.
Dude, we're on the right track, bro.
Yeah, straight up, it's like Stephen King. There's probably some horrific thing that has happened in Elk Ridge, Illinois,
with young kids.
Yeah, it's being covered up.
Is this like It fan fiction? Kind of like how 50 Shades of Grey was like Twilight fan fiction.
That's interesting. That would be funny. It's It fucking fan fiction. Oh
Secretly.
my god.
It's like that After movie. Did y'all see that After movie? It was fan fiction based off a book of what's it called? Harry Styles, I think. One Direction or whatever.
Yeah.
And his name's even Harry, and it's so stupid.
Oh my god.
So many fan fiction movies that got popular.
I know, it's fucking ridiculous. I would not be surprised if a fucking fan fiction movie of the ButterCream Gang became a thing. I would not be surprised.
Well, let's do it.
That reminds
Let's
us
do
of something we're going to be talking about.
What might that be?
Next episode.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, One Direction.
Right. One Direction. That's right. Yeah.
That boy band movie that we're reviewing.
Yeah, along with a few other movies in our first glance film review part 2.
Part 2. Mega indie movie mega review.
Exactly. That's going to be part 2 coming up next episode. And it's going to be mostly feature lengths.
Fuck yeah. It's going to be the feature length movies that we were asked to review on the First Glance Film Festival.
Yeah, and we will be announcing what movies we'll be featuring on Twitter very soon. But there's something that Robert and I found out about something in the end credits of this movie that is just, the irony of it is absolutely hilarious if you've seen this movie all the way through and you totally get where it's coming from. It is absolute hilarity. There's a phone number at the end. It's an 800 number. We're not going to give it out right now. You got to kind of look for it yourself. Go watch the movie. At the very end of the credits, there's a little blurb for the feature films for the family, and it has their 800 number. Now, of course, this was back in 1992. We called it last night, and oh my God, it's a fucking singles chat sex line now.
For men.
For men.
For men.
It's amazing, guys. It's like, I mean, I'm probably going to try to get some audio from this and put it in this episode because it's just so funny. But, I mean, it's one of those things that we just did because we were just drunk and maybe a little stoned, maybe.
Actually, yeah, you decided to call that number.
I just decided to. I was like, stop. Like, wait a second. What is that number?
Let's call this number.
Let's call this number, and that's what it turned out to be.
The post-credit scene of the ButterCream Gang.
There you go.
It perfectly encapsulates everything that the ButterCream Gang is about. The American dream, which is ultimately to get laid, because that's what all these characters need to do whenever they get old enough is get laid.
I'll tell you what, Scotty and Pete finally got out, and they lived the life that they wanted to live together without fear of being rejected by Elk Ridge.
By modern society.
Okay, boomers.
By fucking backwards.
Progress.
No, by fucking backwards Elk Ridge society, dude.
Boomers.
Aw, boo. Fuck Elk Ridge, Illinois.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck Elk Ridge, Illinois. Damn it.
Trumpiest Trump town.
Oh man, it is the precursor for Trump.
God,
I guarantee you, everybody in this movie eventually voted for Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single one. Every single person here eventually.
Except the Widow Jenkins, she probably fucking died.
She passed out before she could get there.
No,
She tripped on the way there.
that's what she gets for not paying her dues. That's what she gets.
Should have paid her dues.
God damn it.
Yeah, the ButterCream Gang didn't get to vote either because they were helping the Widow Jenkins because she tripped on the way there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, I guess that's the sacrifice that buttercreamers have to make sometimes.
Yep. Can't save everybody, right?
Nope, you can't save everybody.
But Pete voted.
Pete voted. You know that Pete voted.
It's unanimous when he votes. So.
Yeah, exactly. His vote is the vote for all. From all.
Vote Scott.
I elect Scotty.
Scotty.
Jesus, man. No, wrong movie. Well, anyways, we're going to go ahead and give our final thoughts on this movie. I'm going to go ahead and start with Robert, man. What are your final thoughts?
I forgot how we watched this, but I think we saw it on the Cinema Snob first, and that just made fun of everything. The way.
Oh yeah, I mean his clowning of this movie is fucking classic, and we totally encourage everybody who listens to this episode to check out his episode
Watch
on
the
it.
Cinema Snob episode first. And then watch the YouTube episode or YouTube video of this.
Yeah, you can find this movie on YouTube.
I'll link it in the show notes.
Yeah. I mean, it's
nice.
it's out there. I mean, it kind of has a wonky stereo mix to it, which is weird, but It has some imaging issues, but it's still the full movie. It's pretty funny. And there's another show, I forget what it's called. They did a commentary track for it, like a running commentary for it, which is pretty cool. We'll find that out and we'll link that as well, because I mean that's something of note.
Yeah,
it's definitely funny. Ash, what are your final thoughts on the ButterCream Gang?
This movie is important for understanding life. I think it's definitely that family value movie that you need to see, because you have to learn what it means to be a buttercreamer. You need to learn that, in the end, it's about having fun.
You just got to have fun, guys.
Have to have fun.
Got to have fun.
It's about helping the Widow Jenkins.
No. You don't help the Widow Jenkins anymore. We cannot have these types of transgressions happening anymore. She pays her money or she gets no service. God damn it. Fucking Widow Jenkins. No sympathy.
Is she like the only elderly woman that falls over?
I swear to God. Dakota, what are your final thoughts?
Well, to start off, Ash, don't think I didn't notice you slip up there. You almost said, well, this movie. See, I see your collateral gaming coming in there.
Are the podcasts starting to overlap that much?
We're recording every week now, of course.
Yeah, I guess there is an overlap.
It's been back to back, yeah. Every other week, every week now.
Wow. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. We're here in the studio.
One or the other.
Yep.
Which is pretty awesome.
No, it is awesome. I love it. But I mean, with this movie, it's everything that Ash said, all the values, all the Christian values, man, all the buttercreaming values. Yeah. This movie, I couldn't take seriously.
This is not a movie that's meant to be taken seriously.
You can't take it seriously. You can't at all. You have to just sit there and barrel through it and understand that you're going to gain nothing important from watching this movie. You're going to learn how to buttercream.
Buttercreaming is important, Dakota.
I guess buttercreaming is important.
Buttercreaming is love. Buttercreaming is life. Buttercreaming is hope. Buttercreaming is America.
Pursuit of happiness.
It's fucking America.
America.
Right?
American dream.
There's nothing more American than buttercreaming.
America.
Straight America.
Ricky Bobby.
Don't we have an episode on Collateral Gaming? Something about MAGA.
Oh.
No MAGA's allowed.
Yeah, one of our extra segment episode.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's going to be coming out soon. Hell yeah.
No, it is out.
Oh, it is already out? Oh,
Bro,
that's right.
You're crazy.
Oh, I don't know. I do need to pay more attention.
Yeah, pay attention to your spin-offs, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to listen to it more.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude. This is your own podcast you're producing?
Yeah.
Both of these, and you're not even keeping up with...
You're not a real buttercreamer, bro.
Oh, don't accuse me of not being a buttercreamer.
You're not helping out your friends.
I am the ultimate buttercreamer.
You don't help out the Widow Jenkins, and you don't help out your friends.
No buttercreamer will help out the Widow Jenkins.
Cuts into my paper route. I'm sorry.
Yeah, cuts into the paper routes. It's no longer feasible.
If she dies, she dies.
Like let's
work for all the rest
we help
of us.
one. We let one slide. We have to let everybody slide.
Yeah, just let her take one for the team.
Yeah, she needs to. She needs to. It's about time.
She has to sacrifice herself.
Mr. Graff too. He needs to go ahead and take one for the team.
Yeah, Mr. Graff. He just needs to figure out how to run his business.
So that's what you got from this movie, Bo.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, Mr. Graff needs to learn how to run his fucking business.
Are those your final thoughts?
Those are my final thoughts. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you guys want to review Passion of the Christ?
That would be fun.
That's controversial.
Passion of the Christ
that's what makes it fun.
It's the greatest splatter movie of all time. Seriously. Next to Dead Alive. Well, anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. You can find Collateral Cinema on Apple Podcast. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on iHeartRadio. And you can find us wherever else you get your podcasts. You can also find us on Patreon. Check out our full-length feature commentaries on movies such as The Room and Freddy Got Fingered and Bullet, as well as other things. We're going to have more commentaries coming out this season, including at least one free one, guys. I mean, I'm wondering what our free one is going to be. I mean, we got to give at least one freebie.
One freebie of the commentaries?
Yeah, one commentary freebie. At least one per season.
One that we've already released or like a new one?
A new one. Yeah.
Okay.
The ButterCream Gang.
Oh, that'll be perfect. So, yeah, maybe y'all should go ahead and look for that here very soon. That'll be a lot of fun, guys. It's going to be great.
That will be great.
It will be. And you can also find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter, and you can find us on Facebook as well as Tumblr and WordPress and other fine sites like that.
Pornhub.
We're totally going to get ourselves a Pornhub set up very soon. Snapchat Premium, all that shit.
Snapchat Premium's for all 4 of us.
Yeah, all 4 of us.
Individual and in suggestive positions with each other.
That's going to be real buttercreaming right there. That is the buttercream ethos.
Again, I do not associate with your nonsense.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yes, you do.
That's his legal disclaimer. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we have a legal disclaimer.
My lawyer told me not to do that, so my lawyer told me to be careful.
Yeah, but check us out wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out on social media. Check us out on Patreon and Podbean Patron. Please give us money. Please give us comments, and please give us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts, because we need the feedback. We need insight from our listeners. I mean, we want to hear what everybody has to say about our podcast.
I mean, it takes like 5 seconds to do it. It's not really that hard.
Yeah, it doesn't even take that long. It takes 5 seconds, and if you suggest a movie, we might actually do it, so long as you leave a 5-star review.
See, we've already done some. We got the indie film movies coming. We've already got suggested movies that we've done.
Exactly. Yeah.
We know what we're doing. We got you guys.
Yeah. So I mean, hit us up on Twitter or wherever and let us know. But yeah, definitely give us that 5-star review.
Or an honest review.
Or an honest review. Like if you just want to be, dicks like that. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, give us an honest review.
No, we need the criticism.
We want
to be better.
Yeah, what, Bo? You can't take constructive criticism?
What if I can't?
Okay, Buttercreamer.
Buttercreamer. Okay, Buttercreamer.
So much for being a Buttercreamer.
That's the new saying. Okay, Buttercreamer.
Okay, Buttercreamers. And we're going to go ahead and let Collateral Gaming plug their stuff. So what's coming up with Collateral Gaming, guys?
We have a lot coming up right now. Our next game, I'm so excited and so stoked for. Looks like I've already designated myself to be leading this episode, even though I don't really like leading episodes, but I want to do it anyway because I don't care.
You got to.
This game is amazing. Death Stranding. It came out. I've been waiting, and you hear me talk about it all the fucking time. I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready for this game. We're going to talk about it. I have so much to talk about. I have been playing it nonstop. I haven't been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, even though I told you guys I would be. I probably won't be for a while because of this damn game. It is fantastic, and y'all need to play it.
Yeah,
wow.
We're gonna get into it on our episode, and before that, we are gonna release our Thanksgiving special, an indie game review on Town of Salem.
Yes, excited for that one as well.
And Collateral Gaming. I mean, if you're not following us already, I mean, if you like movies, maybe you like video games too. So I'd say check us out. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever else you get your podcast. Everywhere Collateral Cinema's out. And we've also got a Patreon, which we're going to upload our Let's Play commentaries to very soon. There is one free one out. That's Fable 3. But we're going to start working on getting some more paid content and just providing more content in general.
Certainly. So yeah, check out both Collateral Cinema and Collateral Gaming on Patreon and on Podbean Patreon as well. Well, with all of that said, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. I'm Bo Maddox.
I'm Robert Oregon.
I'm Ashley Chancellor.
I'm the ButterCreamer.
And yeah, we are all ButterCreaming hard now. So long.
The ButterCreamer.
Only for one night. Sorry.
Just one night. Just a night.
All
you won't hear
night.
us talk about it anymore. We don't care about this movie.
Maybe
all
on
night.
Maybe on the
Every
weekends.
Laters.
Oh, Collateral Gaming is better.
Looking back on a younger man, long ago and far away, living in an age of innocence, in the shadows of a brighter day. Time stood still and it never seemed that our worlds could grow apart. It was all for one and one for all, straight from the heart. Warm summer rains that we hoped would never end, wash away troubles and sorrow. And starry nights when each wish came true. Can't you send all those yesterdays to tomorrow? Won't you please tell me where to find him? And that life with a storybook end. Can't you please tell me where to find him? Maybe he's found in a fairy tale with those dreams of a better day. Life on the streets has taught me to see the world through different eyes. What was love your neighbor as yourself now hides behind the lies. You start thinking you can have it all. The world is yours to take. So you fill your cup with emptiness and promises you make. Bring back those rains and wash my cares away. Then dry my eyes with the sunlight. And on that star only one small wish I pray. Bring him home again. Won't you please tell me where to find him? And that life with the storybook end. Can't you please tell me where to find him? Maybe he's found in a fairy tale with those dreams of a better day.
Free food, man!
Collateral Cinema is an L Company production. All music and movie clips are owned by the respective creators and are used for educational purposes only. Please don't sue us. We're poor.